Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. There's like a few lights here, and I don't know why, so I'm just going to pick them up and drop them off. How's everyone doing? Crazy shit going on at the moment, but that's alright, we'll worry about that later. But now, we've got Factorio to play, and I haven't set up this thing. Yeah, still in setup. Thank you, Nuke. I just noticed that. Da! Nuke, master of knowing when I'm still in setup. Couldn't do it without you. I mean, I could, but I should do better. We must do better. Alright, so today what I need to speed up, oddly enough, is antennas. I don't know why antennas are a big deal right now, but they apparently are. How long has that been a problem for? Strange. Anyway, um, we should have medium assemblers around here somewhere. Medium assemblers, there they are, they're up there. Okay, good. We just chuck those down there and then we can just... Oh, they apparently want logistics drones as well. Funnily enough, the reason I want these is the same reason. I want logistics drones. And you guys should have what I want, what I need. Okay, fantastic. So, what we need to improve today, strangely enough, is antennas. Now, you wouldn't think normally signal towers is what you need to build more of, but oddly enough, it's kind of the thing that's slowing down everything right now, which is the strangest thing. Oh, also there's, you know what, let's just put the jam display on now, because I do have a jam that I need to fix. I've just recalled. Okay. Because these antennas, I really... Oh, actually, let's go get some production modules. No, we'll get the production modules. Look at the production modules now. And I don't want to take... Well, actually, we might as well fix the jam now then. So we'll get the production modules from over here because it does its own little thing and won't jam up this. And, you know, every little bit helps, I guess. Okay, so the problem is, and honestly we've had this problem for a while, we've just never really addressed it. Is that. So now it should be just fine to go. In fact, was there? You need a train limit of 1, my boy. That was the real problem. Okay, that's fixed. I mean, Factorio is really about fixing mistakes after fixing mistakes. If you're better at the game, then you probably wouldn't have as many mistakes, but that's alright. You're dealing with a large factory, you're gonna have mistakes. That's just how it's gotta be. We're gonna grab a whole bunch of production modules, they will sort themselves out, I'm not too fussed. And I'm gonna go running over here and make my antennas. Which is very exciting, I think we all agree. And if you do not agree, then start agreeing, please. I require agreement. Alright then, so first thing we need to do is get these medium assemblers, get them all kitted out to be medium assembler 3s, that'll help. Put some more productivity modules in there just to boost it up, and now is where we do the tricky thing. You know me, I always love a good trick. Going to build more, but we're going to build them larger. This is probably more than we need, but you know what? I don't care. If there's too many, then it'll just stop making them and it'll be fine. That makes sense, right? Makes sense to me. They're not called antennas, are they? Are they not? All of them. They're not antennas, they're antenna boxes. What? Am I just spelling antenna wrong? Am I just blind? Can antennas only be made in mediums? That's something I didn't consider. They can only be made in mediums. Well, that makes that part easy to figure out, why I didn't do them in larges. There's that. I mean, you gotta admit, it's great when everything just gets made all at once. Gotta love the bot network for that. And if we connect it like that, then we should just be good. Get all the source done. And connect, and then we've got tons of antennas being made, probably at the detriment of other parts of the factory, but we'll worry about those later. Now, what matters is we're making stuff. And a lot of stuff. Now that should speed up a whole bunch of things, because you see over here, they go round and around. What the hell is that about? Who knows? Probably something that made sense at the time. Those are all filling up, that's good. Now there was another thing I saw that I really wanted. Oh wait, you know, we fixed the train jam a while ago. We can stop the train jam. There was another thing I saw while scouting that probably needed to be improved as well. Unfortunately, I cannot remember what it was now, but me and my spider can figure it out. Come on, spider, let's sort out logistical issues. Follow that conveyor belt, spider. I know you can. If you lie to me, boy, I'll know. Because I'll say, boy, are you lying to me? And you'll legally have to tell me yes. Like, legally you'll have to tell me. I won't have any lying spiders in my spider patrol. I really don't know where I'm going with this one. If we go that, then like that, then like that, and we should be good. Yeah, making a few more of these things. Put some more production modules in there just to spice it up a little bit. You know, you always wanted to spice up a little bit. This one's not making anything at the moment, but it'll get to it. I think we're just lacking other things as well. Oh, because this isn't connected properly. Okay. There we go. Looks good now. Yeah, it does actually look pretty good. We just need more antennas, and they're coming. That'll make more of those, which will make more of those. Yes, this is good. This is where we want it to be, more or less. The question is, how are we doing? How are we doing with the antennas? And the answer may surprise you, because it might actually be good. Unless you expect it to be good, in which case the answer shouldn't surprise you. It's going okay. All filled up on that side, now it's just going around there. And then once that happens, we'll get more robot frames built, and more robot frames will mean more logistic robots. That's just going to be better for everyone. You know, I don't need to point that out. So they are all manufacturing right now, which is... it's good. We are having fiberglass problems again. That's usually a bad sign. I believe that's due to the lack of limestone. So, in lieu of not having more limestone deposits, or limestone miners rather, I guess I need to go and get some more mines going, huh? Gosh, they don't tell you about that in high school. I don't know why they tell you about that in high school, but they don't tell you. No matter how much you may ask them to. They just don't tell you. We should. So... we have track, we got track. Excellent, we can get on track. Alright, so limestone is something we desperately need. Now, funnily enough, actually a lot of limestone available. Look at that, there's There's a huge patch of limestone just there, which I could belt down a mile, or just pick up with a train. I guess that would work too, huh? 0.2 million. I mean, that is a huge number of millions over there. So let's go over there. Take 2 trains, go shoop shoop. Now, if you go shoop shoop with the train, you know you've done it right. I don't need to tell you that. Unless you're not a scientist of shoop shoop technology. In which case, I don't think anyone can help you now. You're on your own. Good luck. And that is how SeiferKatt abandoned you because of the lack of the shoop shoop technology. Alright. It's alright, he says, because, you know, he's not the one impacted by the lack of shoop shoop technology. Okay, what the plan here is we're going to do one of these mining stations, kind of like that. It actually should be called limestone pick. I was a little bit concerned about those pipes, but those pipes are there for another build. We can just leave them there. They're chilling. They're not causing anyone any harm. Okay. And we'll put like a thing right here as well, just to make sure that nothing jams forever, right? You don't want jam forever. You can have too much jam, and I don't want it. Oops. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this system right here. It's an ingenious system made by only the most stable of geniuses. And we're also probably going to need to get more belts. But that's okay, we can get a train to bring the belts in. Belt 3, come on in, train, we need you. If those concerned, it might be a little bit of a shorter stream today because I think I've got to get up early in the morning to take care of some things. That should be alright. Just letting you know. Alright. You know, that's right in the middle of everything. Now, I probably just cut off some things that I needed to not be cut off, but they're cut off now, so that's just how life's got to be. Okay. We may not have brought enough miners, which is actually pretty impressive because we did bring quite a few. Can I bring in some more miners? Do we have such things available? We need more large miners. Okay. Nothing brings large miners. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to go get some. In the meantime, however, we've disconnected all of that stuff. There's a critical error. And I would like to box those up. Just like that. Yep, that's right. Always with a gap in the middle. Gap is the important part, or it doesn't connect properly. Or you could just do it that way. Mine the gap. Indeed. Got it. Gotta mine the gap. Or gap the mine, actually. Quite a different thing, but at the same time, joke still kind of works. Alright. Once we get all these connected, we should be good. Moderately good anyway. I can never promise to be like super good, but this will have to do. And we've missed one as well, so that's terrible. Terrible may be an over-exaggeration, but that's alright. Okay, so now what we need to do is get all 4 of them. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 6. We're going to get 6 into 3. Now, the way you do that, of course, that way. Clever. Not really, but we'll take it. But that was 6 into 4. There's probably a 6 to 4 belt system that someone's made, and it's all very, very clever. But we're not going to use that because I don't really care about everything being even. I just care about it working. And I could go on and search for the template and be like, ooh, very clever, very cool, ooh. But I'm just going to chuck everything in a big pile and just make it happen. Because that's the sort of engineer I am. I'm not here to make it look pretty. I'm just here to make it do a thing. And look at that. It's doing a thing like I promised. And we'll do that. And then it will separate itself into all its equal parts, and it'll be nice and happy. Doesn't everyone just want to be nice and happy? Damn right. Do I have any more limestone in my inventory? I got regular limestone, but that doesn't count. I guess what we need to do is have another train. Okay, we'll set up another train then if you're going to be like that. If you're going to be rude and obnoxious like that, we'll just make a train. Just being rude to my own factory. Normal things to do. And we want to add limestone drop. Okay, so that should keep us going for a little while. It's not perfect, but it'll do the job. Yeah, that'll do. Now what we could do is grab a whole bunch more mines and do the same thing on the other side. Quite frankly, I think could do. In fact, it uses a pretty clear line most of the way along too. Okay. So if I go and check the limestone, it dropped it off, nice and happy. Love to see it. Also, the train gets refueled. That's nice. Love to see that as well. I just love to see things. Okay, I don't love to see that that's a locomotive 1. That was actually surprising to me. Look, a locomotive 3. It's just going to go shoop, fill it all up. Make all that do its thing. Get all that crushed limestone, and that's what you love to see. I'm wondering whether we might need to speed up those belts. In fact, I'm not even wondering that anymore. I'm simply stating the truth. Spider to me. Okay, the spider's arrived. My destination, mind the gap. Right, and I want to go to the limestone. I love the spider. It's such a cool... Look at it go. Ooh! That's why I like the spider as well. You can't be hurt while you're running on the belt like that. On the train line, rather. He's got little tiny legs. I do wonder how big that spider is, though. I'm sure it'd be a terrifying thing to witness with your own eyes. Yeah. You know, they say, if you don't want to see a big spider, don't look around. Probably what they say. How they, like this? How they are. Hey, Turtle. Hey, Dave. I mean, isn't that how all spider legs are? Like, you're welcome. Happy to help. Happy to get that understood. Okay. What I need is something that upgrades blue. What, Shelob? Nah, I think Shelob's small compared to this spider. Because, I mean, nah, Shelob's not that big. Shelob's just a little guy. A little guy. Shelob's birthday, after all. Okay, what we might do... We're going to upgrade all this, that's for sure. Because I think we need to. That there. We can get this flowing through just a bit smoother. I think we'll have a better time. Okay, and we can actually rebox those things up that we didn't use. Okay. I'm loving this right now. The only thing I'm not loving is where's all my limestone. Now, I see what you're trying to do, Train. You're trying to be awesome. The problem is you're slow and crappy. But no longer. Now you are speed. But you will be speed when you start moving. Disabled a bunch of mods to play Factorio. Oh, this is the multiplayer game. Wait, is that area really called the Spider Stairs? I mean, that's on Frodo then. What an idiot. I mean, hobbits, right? Every time I see a hobbit in real life, I'm like, what are you doing? Get out of here. Stop trying to eat everything. People are like, oh, hobbits aren't real. Well, come to New Zealand. Hobbits are real and they're stupid. Oh, hello. Hobbits are real stupid. Fair enough. That's on... Yeah, you're right. That's on them. You gotta be smarter, guys. Interesting. It looks like we've actually got a bit of a... Not a jam. Don't get excited. Need a few more belts. I know when I say belt jam, people get go, ooh, start the timer, start the timer. No, it's not that sort of jam. Calm down. Not that sort of jam. Type of jam. But the moment, it's looking mostly okay. I might be a little concerned about that Linux Joe. I didn't realize that term was called Linux Joe, and that just kind of tickled me. The theory of spider used to mean bad place. I guess every place up there is a pretty bad place. I mean, let's just blame Frodo for everything, right? I normally do, anyway. Ah, I stubbed my toe. Bloody Frodo. You know? That being said, I know very little about Lord of the Rings that isn't in the movie, and even then I've only seen the movies like Once, maybe twice, if we're pushing it. Cookie's too big for glass of milk. Thanks, Frodo. Exactly. Frodo did that to you. And he's not going to apologize either. Because the word sorry is not in the language of the hobbits. They don't know how to say sorry. They do know, but they refuse to even try. And that's honestly the most disgusting part. They could say sorry, but they're not even gonna. They're gonna be like, oh, sorry, I don't speak your language. Like, dude, come on, man. And like, oh, how was I supposed to? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand the language. Don't give me that, Frodo. Or any hobbit. I'm not believing you. You're a liar. You're all liars. Your entire race. All liars. Am I being racist? No, I'm being honest. Oh shit, that exploded. Much like hobbits should. I'm very anti-hobbit at the moment. There's no real reason for it. I just think I'm being funny. But you know what, guys? Just saying, racism, not funny. Yeah, I haven't even seen any of the Hobbit films. Except if you're a Hobbit, yeah. Remember, kids, you can't be racist against Hobbits because they're not real. Unless you're in New Zealand, of course, which is the joke that I'm positing here. Okay, so the good news is that should be going somewhere with the limestone. In theory. You know what? That's the one thing I like is theory. Why is this train not going anywhere? Surely we don't have a jam here. We do not, we just have a level 1 train. Ah, that'll do it. Okay, can we bring some level 3 locomotives, please? Because... Wait. We... Where do we have... Did we not make level 3 locomotives? We do. We just never named them. Okay. Let's bring the train over then. Right. Good good to have a train that a station can do it, but you actually do need to also name the train. Name and train. Like name and shame, but it's name and train. And we probably want to drop off a couple of things here that we simply will not need ever again. Or at least anytime soon. I could take this one tank, but quite frankly, I would be happier having more tanks elsewhere. Like some of these things I could carry with me, but it's just like, ugh, I really needed them, I'll just go get some more. Is it wasteful? Yes, it is. Do I care? No, I don't. And apparently we didn't finish building that. That's going to rectify itself right now.
Thanks for your support.
Terrible too. Oh.
Robot_Gillimabaruk just resubscribed for 4 months. Lol, still here.
Terrible too. Thank you very much for the 4 months. And may I say, meow meow, meow meow. And sorry about the other day. I was just, I don't know. I don't know what was up, but I apologize for my mood the other day. Wasn't okay. Hang on. Sorry, just a second. I was quack mad, yes. Sorry, I've just got to sort out something real quick. I will be back in just a moment. Just some work stuff that I'm going to take care of. Sorry about that, everyone. Just some interesting stuff going on at the moment with work. I don't know if anyone's seen the news lately around New Zealand. If you haven't, totally fair. Why would you be looking at New Zealand news? But we had some really bad flooding in the city that I live. Like, houses have literally been washed away. We're fine. Don't worry. Panda and I and our house is totally fine. I may have had to go out in the middle of the night to like pull grass and shit out of a drain so it would stop overflowing, but we're fine. But you know, other people are not so lucky, and so I'm going to go out and help people that I can. So that's why I needed to get a call there, because I was just like, oh god, I don't know what's happening. So I got to help people. Anyway, I see we've got a bunch of ducks. Let's see. Let's click on all the ducks, and then let's just give commentary on the ducks. Okay, what have we got? We've got a business duck. Yep, that felt like me. Business duck, that felt like me. Business goose, that felt like me. Workman duck, that's not me. Duck wearing glasses, absolutely. And a duck saying, do you even lift? Absolutely not. Oh, and it's another business duck, wonderful. I'm glad it wasn't worse. I mean, it wasn't bad for me, you know, and I'm very, 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 very thankful for that. But we got about 270 mils of rain in about over the course of the day, and we got about 80 mils in 1 hour. Or might have actually be more, I don't know. I haven't looked at the numbers, but either way, we had a lot of rain, and yeah, some people have lost everything. And you know, yeah, I can't imagine. I really can't. And I honestly wish the best for them. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow, helping some people out. Yeah, anyway, a little bit of personal note there. I hope, as I said, sorry for interrupting the stream. I interrupted Factorio time. What a jerk. But it's also why I got to end the stream a little bit early tonight, because I've got to be out early to help. Also, there's trains here. Hey, hello trains. But I'm sure everyone gets that. And you know, construction, yeah, exactly. I'm going to go build a house. Oh, God, no. People want to still survive. If I was building houses, it would go horribly wrong. No, I just got to do a couple of things. Don't worry about it. You know what it's like. Destination full. Destination is not full, but you're confused. I believe you are confused, sir. Alright, we're going to pull that train out. Construction. I'd be doing a construction. Could you imagine me in construction? It would be a terrible disaster. People would die. And I don't want to kill people. You know, I'm not playing RimWorld. In RimWorld, I'm more than happy enough to accidentally kill people. Accidentally. 3 dead so far? Yeah. It's bad. A bunch of people haven't had power for like, I don't know if they got power now, but they didn't have power for like a good 12 hours. A lot of people injured, yeah, it's just, again, Panda and I are very, very lucky and thankful that we are okay. How many mils did it rain? Let me find out for you. Auckland rain levels. To do 400 mils. Okay, 400 mil in Freedom. 15 inches. How fast was that? I don't know how often how quickly that was, but 15 inches of rain. But that doesn't sound right. Oh, I guess because then it all builds up, doesn't it? But that is a lot, yeah. I mean, as I said, literally some houses were washed away. They picked up off their foundations and went for a jaunt down the street. Buses were moved. Cars are gone. Just... Anyway. So that's what's going on in my home city at the moment. But, you know, we're okay. And the good news is, unrelated to the flooding, limestone is full. That's good news. Feels weird to just go into like limestone issues like straight after that, but you know, you need limestone. People deserve limestone. Okay, I think we gotta go fix something. I like how Imperial is known as freedom units. Not like saying Imperial because it implies that you're led by like a king or an emperor. Is that the implication? People don't like. By people, I mean Americans. Not that Americans aren't people, of course. A foot was one king's foot. Yeah, but you don't call it Imperial. I mean, it's meant to be called Imperial, but Americans call it freedom units. It's probably like a joke, but I've taken it too seriously. That is basically the story of my life. Oh, it's a joke that Steve's taken too seriously. I can't imagine that'll ever happen again. Jokes, it's how I live my life. No, normal Steve, exactly. Normal Steve. I'm everyday normal Steve doing all everyday normal things. All right. Bad at picking up social cues. Doing my best. If I see this was done in a particular way, we're going to fix these up. Imperials are a different thing to empires. Yeah, but imperialism typically has like a emperor, right? How else can I like praise the emperor if there was no emperor? Explain that, heretic. Specifically a chaos heretic, I just want to be clear, I'm not talking about any other sort of heresy. My workplace okay? Do I have a job to go back to? Absolutely I do. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry, I'm not becoming a full-time streamer. I know that was your concern. You're like, oh shit, is Steve about to become a full-time streamer? No, don't worry. I'm not. I joke because I know someone would be like, yes! Someone would be like, damn it, we almost had him, boys. Can't afford to support all of Steve's 12-hour streams and can keep yourself fed. Exactly, yeah. I mean, I occasionally think about it, like, you know, it's one of those things that when you're working a job that doesn't pay, and you think, huh, wonder how this could pay. You know, that sort of thing. And I was like, if I was working like as a full-time streamer, like what would my hours be? I was like, do I continue doing 9 to 5? That's like, but that's not when all my viewers are typically not 9 to 5. They're used to a different time. It's something I legitimately think about. I don't know why. You know, it's like, ooh, what would happen if I won the lotto? You know, we all have that dream, right? Even if you don't buy a ticket, you always go, what if I just came across or came into like a large sum of money? It's not quite the same thing, I know, because, you know, streaming does not equal large sum of money, but yeah, no, you get the idea. Everyone thinks about what would happen if the unthinkable was to happen in a good way. We're going to need to make more limestone, I think. Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna force you to support my 12-hour streams. That would be insane. I want you to support yourself before me, definitely. I mean, you know, generally I'd want people to support them. I don't want people to be even slightly hungry because they wanted to support my streams. How did the last dungeon crawler stream go? Darkest dungeon? It went well. It went well. We only killed one character. Only one character died, which was Glacier. And that was on the second week. But we defeated a boss, and we are keen to go back into the dungeon on Wednesday. Oh, by the way, Dave, you saw I set up the some of the quotes. So when we get to 200, you can just collect them together, and then I'll just delete my one. Cool with that, Dave? If not, I'll delete my quotes, and you can do them. Look, do it the way you want. I'll make sure I'll work around you on that one. Okay, and that should be making more fiberglass, which is, overall what we want. Yeah, I am mostly happy with this. Is there any way I could be happier? I could always consider changing these out instead of production, turning them into something else. You're just lazy and don't update it all the time. Chunks of 20 is what you're aiming for? Yeah, exactly. I think the chunks of 20 are really good. And we'll just alter it. You can place mine or whatever. I think you've got moderator there. If you don't, I don't know if I can give it to you in just one place. I don't know. When we get 20, add the 20 and then I'll delete mine. And as always, I thank you for your services. You're truly a hero of the people, Dave. Now, what we really need is just more. Desperately need more of this stuff. What we could do is that's getting unboxed, and that all it takes to be a hero? Control C a few times? Absolutely. Look, you ever worked in an office, Dave? Absolutely, that is what heroes do. They Control C, Control V a few times. Can't beat a hero that does such miraculous work. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to get some big furnaces, and we're going to change these out to boxes. Where is the large furnaces kept? And you know what they say? They say that a hero will save us. I'm not going to stand in your way. I don't actually know if that's the next lyrics, but you're watching us, and we'll all fly away. Nah. Man who invented copy and paste is legit a hero. Damn right. I can't disagree with that. Those are medium furnace threes. Why aren't they going? What are you guys lazing about for, you lackadaisical whelps? It's a good one. Lackadaisical whelps. Damn, if you got called a lackadaisical whelp, you would probably burst into tears, because I'm thinking about it already. Alternatively, I could... No. What about if I... Okay, what if I check this? Large furnace drop. Maybe these are full. Full of large furnaces. They're not full. Okay. So we've got 10 large furnaces. That's not enough to do what I needed to do. Although, what if I grab some large furnace ones? What's the difference? Interesting question. Crafting speed doubles. Okay. So these have a crafting speed of 1. Okay. Sure. And these are Badu Boyus, as they prefer to be called. Don't judge. They have a crafting speed of... Ooh, hello. Ooh, a Dark Obsession. Oh, that's alright. I'll just put it in my mouth in one go. No, I've made a mistake. Thank you. I've got chocolate all over my fingers now. Thank you. Ooh, I've got a Dark Obsession. Right. Snacks, yeah, it's like a chocolate biscuit. Very excited to receive a chocolate biscuit. Interesting, the medium furnace 2 has a crafting speed of 2. Would I be better just to have medium furnace 3s? Maybe. Have a crafting speed of 4, double the crafting speed. Although, it would take 40 seconds to make, 20 seconds to make a thing. Hard glass into a box. I think we might just be better with medium furnace 2s, quite frankly, or medium furnace 3s. It's not really that big a difference. Bring a lot of emergency vehicles these days, it's not great. It's scary, you know? It's scary when, like, if you've ever been in a place where there's been sort of a natural disaster and you just hear the sirens going, you know that something's going wrong, and it's usually around the same thing that you're concerned about. You just got, like, nothing you can do about it. It's scary. Now this is kind of what I was hoping for. Now, yes, it's not coming out in boxes, and I kind of wish it was, but whatever. It's not, no amount of whining will make that happen. Oops. I should know, I love to whine. It's my racial ability as a Kiwi. Kiwis love to whine. You may not know that, but it is true. Oh, we love complaining. How can I whine after panda snacks? I don't know. Pretty good snack too. You open like this box of fancy chocolate biscuits we got for Christmas, and after eating one, she was like, "Oh, this is too rich for me." And then you know who takes on that chocolatey bullet? That's right, your boy SeiferKatt eats all the chocolate biscuits. Good cats eat chocolate biscuits. Just how it be. Now I can't help but notice we've got a real shortage of whatever the hell this is. So I intend to fix that. And then a real shortage of these old alumnia. Aluminia? I don't know. Alumnia? I don't know how the words are said. Words aren't even real. I've never heard a word that's real in my life. If I was only get served one snack from now on, what would my choice be? Are you talking about only while streaming or just in general? Because the answers are different. If in general, ice cream. I love ice cream so much. You can't even understand how much I love ice cream. And I'll tell you a story about that in a second. But if it's like while streaming, corn chips. I love corn chips. I mean, I usually get corn chips anyway. But anyway, there was a story about ice cream. So my sister bought like a new freezer, and she was telling my mother about how big it was. And my mom's like, "Oh, you could put a lot of ice cream in that." She's like, "Yeah," like excitedly. Oh, she's like, "Yeah, that's what I said when I saw it." And then she was telling my father about it. My father's like, "Oh, you could put a lot of ice cream in that." And she's like, "Yeah, that's what I said when I saw it." And she was telling me. And this time her husband's just like watching the conversation. And she tells me, I go like, "Wow, you can put a lot of ice cream in that freezer." And he just shouts, "What is with this family and ice cream?" Like the whole family's like, "You put a lot of ice cream in there." Just like, oh my God, you all think the same thing. The first thought was, how much ice cream could you put in there? So yeah, I love ice cream. I read at one point New Zealanders have the highest consumption of ice cream per capita. So that's probably where it came from. Do we get Ben and Jerry's? We do. Not very often. Like it's not cheap, but we do get it. And it's a fancy ice cream because, it's imported and all that shit. But generally, like, say the brand most people go for is Tip Top, but I did some research and it turns out they're owned by Nestle, and I'm like, oh no, F that news. Like reading they're made by Nestle, I was like, oh well, okay, I guess I don't need Tip Top. Will I accept a Tip Top sponsorship? I don't know. Contact me. We'll talk. Uh, I mean, if any ice cream company wants to sponsor me, I will absolutely listen. Why my belts like that? Um, that way they balance. I'll probably do this better because this is when before we had boxes. Got boxes now, so we should just unbox them. 'Cause honestly, this would probably be far faster. Ooh, that's filthy. Every company's going to pull that BS. Yeah, but not with such gleeful abandon. That's the problem. That's all right. I found a company that actually does much better ice cream. And I was like, damn, you guys are way better. There is no ethical consumption under capitalism. Yeah, but I mean, you can do something, right? There may be no ethical consumption under capitalism, but at the same time, you can avoid going with the ones who are the absolute friggin' pits. Again, Tip Top, contact me and I'll talk. No, probably not that one. Can't make an ethical stand and then also go contact me for sponsorship. That's a bit of a dick move. Maybe. I'll see. How do my morals go? I don't know. I've never really been tested. Always one way to find out, I suppose. Let's do this. Actually help. Should be helping a little bit, actually. But yeah, you're right, Dave. There is no ethical consumption under capitalism, but I mean, you can still go with, the lesser evils. I know evil is still evil, but what was that? There is no ethical consumption means people who can't afford ethical choices aren't evil. Do what you want. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't judge people for that. I mean, sometimes we just want to eat some ice cream. I get it. You know what? I don't love this. That actually balances out fine, I think. question I've got is this making more stuff? And the answer is, it's still kind of struggling. It's alright, we're all kind of struggling these days. I mean, wouldn't hurt to put up like another belt in there and just sort of see what happens. You know what I mean? Just the old cheeky belt. I know the supply chain will always be corrupt at some point, and I can't say that I'm like that knowledgeable about that sort of thing. Like a lot of the time, I will just give up and be like, "Whatevs, I don't care anymore," which is not great attitude to take. I know, but at some point you just get tired, you know. And I don't think that makes me a weak person, but of course that comes from the person who's currently being weak. I don't know why I laughed. Not funny. A little funny. Go down here, right? I don't know. I thought they were, and now I'm not so sure. I don't know where they are. Let's try again. No, we're in the complete wrong part of the lake. Wrong lake. I mean, the important thing is there's lots of ethics in Factorio making factories. It's very ethical to build a factory of this design and, you know, the damage you do to the environment. It's not capitalism after all. You gotta remember that. How could it be evil if it's not capitalism? I'm not making money. Well, I mean, the factory, I guess. By streaming, I technically am making a little bit. What are we looking at? Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%. The suffering is what makes the diamonds good. Oh no, 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 no! I realized as soon as I'd done that, I just pressed M, which unmutes the the preview window. I haven't seen The Good Place. Something Panda and I have been meaning to watch, but then we keep watching other things. Like, I've heard nothing but good things about it, but I'm just like, I don't have enough time. Well, I was about to say I don't have enough time to watch TV, but I do. I just don't watch TV. Okay, why are you not going? I have the... I see we have a minor problem with plastics in there, huh? Some of the old unboxed plastic. It was okay, the first two seasons are the best. Well, that's alright. First two seasons are the best is the okay place to be, because then, once you've watched them, you've seen the best. And then it's up to you whether you want to keep watching. It's worse when the last two seasons are the best, and you're like, you watch them all, and then just be like, oh, well, I guess we're done? Yeah, it's the eternal question. What do you do? Jason is a mood. What? Jason? Benton? I don't know what you mean by Jason is a mood. Pray tell, Nuke, what do you want about? Oh, that seems to have fixed things. Ah, he's a character on The Good Place. Okay. I wasn't supposed to understand that reference then. Wow. I was supposed to or not, I didn't, and I guess it's acceptable. Okay, that puts it down there faster. See, this is going to make more fiberglass. We need more fiberglass. Helps you poop. Helps your factory poop. And if your factory ain't pooping, what are you doing? Tell you what you're not doing. You're not looking after your factory's health. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Alright, that should help. Exactly. And now the limestone's a problem again. Wonderful. Speaking of which, will I have to make plant fiber? I don't think I make plant fiber in this mod, no. I think it's something that comes up. I mean, actually, no, I do. It's cellulose. I'm already making cellulose. Realized. Cellulose is plant fiber, right? That's enough. I'm a little worried about the concept of boric acid and that I might not have enough. Sorry, boric acid. Call it by its true name, thank you. Bork. Um. Okay, now let's just grab that stuff. Nope, go the right way, please. Thank you. And honestly, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, because it clearly needed to be done, but the important thing is it's being done now. And so that should fill up that side a little better. Make the glass fibers better, which... Sorry, hard glass is what we're making here, right? And at some point I would love to make another rocket silo. I don't know exactly when I'm going to get around to that. But I do need to do it because I need to launch more rockets. Now what I'd like to do is check how my antennas are doing. Actually, I could do it remotely, but I like to look at things with my own eyes. You know, because I can't automate things remotely. I would... Maybe I should just do like a Brave New World run at some point, so that way I've got no choice but to do everything remotely. It's probably not the worst idea. Ooh, we have made too many antennas. That is an amazing thing. I'm so happy for that. I'm not even being sarcastic. You might think I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. I'm actually over the moon about that. Because, yes, we're making logistics bots. What are we delayed for? Robot frame 2s. Okay, now that I believe is fiberglass, which, funnily enough, we've been working on. Is that funnily enough? No, it's why we were working on it. I mean, geez, why did you think we were working on it? Just because it thought it'd be a good idea at the time? No, because we needed it. Maybe because I thought it would be a good idea at the time. How much? 3 fiberglass will make a box of logistics, which will make 1 box of logistics? 1 box of robot frames? Yes, okay. Yeah, 3 fiberglass for 1 logistics. I mean, so that means 9 boxes of fiberglass for 1 rocket, essentially, or 1 rocket's worth of logistics drones, which is a good number. I'm going to just chuck down another litter box real quick. I know I don't need those crappier beacons anymore. I'd rather not have them in my inventory. Combustion chambers, let's be honest, I never use bloody things. And we were working on making a new mine, so let's go and get that done now. Mine! Mine! It's all mine! We might be not launching rockets right now. We are not, because we ran out of logistics drones. This is the thing that I was doing it for. I was doing the whole thing for this. Okay, so just quickly shoop that up. Thank you for shooping. Shoop smart, shoop is smart. Alright, and finally... that should get rid of almost all my miners. It didn't. Fine. And we'll just grab... how many rows of these do we need? 1, 2... well, 4 rows. Okay, that's convenient. That's actually about what you should be expecting anyway. Just pop that in there. Okay. Really wish the tip of that wasn't green, but that's alright. What my doctor said as well. That's disgusting. Oh, gross, 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 gross. That's so gross. I could have not said that and I would have been happy. Uh, uh. He does entertain himself though, doesn't he? Okay. Revenue World is vanilla. Ready to go before Blood Belt? No. I want to do something that's actually interesting. It would be a thing that'd probably be better to train myself on rather than a stream, because what would it show you that wasn't a streamable thing? You know, it wouldn't really show you anything new or exciting. It would just be a vanilla run with bots. And you guys deserve better than that. Not much better, but okay. That's how you do it, nice and cleanly. I'll see. That is a level 1 train. Now, I love the idea of a level 1 train existing, but I kinda hate it. Because it's gonna jam up the whole network. Well, that's level 1 grossness. Warptorio? Oh, that's the one where you have to build as fast as you can and the biters come in for you, right? And eventually you have to run. Warptorio is something I've considered. Or it might be fun. I mean, you gotta remember the Blood Belt run is gonna be the one where we try and get the duck, though, Dave. And I know how you feel about the duck. I know very well how you feel about the duck. So do you really want to delay the duck run? Think carefully on this one. Do not delay the duck. I mean, look, there is always plenty of time for more Factorio. Do not worry. Do not fret. Do not worry. Five ducks per minute in C block. We're not doing it in C block. Goodness gracious. I wish to live. I do not wish to squander my life. Please, do not endanger my life. The quote was misspoken. There's a few things in the quotes that are misspoken. But the quote. Is that going to be the argument whenever there's something in the quote that I disagree with? But the quote. Was quote 50 misspoken? But quote 50 was taken out of context. It was not misspoken, it was out of context. I mean, that's actually not even out of context, that's just true. And I hold to that one. Ah, shit. Anyone who thinks otherwise is clearly a very optimistic view of people. Oh, I know what's happened there. No, I don't actually. I don't know why it's happened at all. Okay. It's not a proper train jam, but it still exists, so let's go sort it out. I don't know why this train's gotten confused. Where is it wanting to go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where are you going? Limestone train. Oh, there's no way it's going to make that. I don't know, it figured itself out. Maybe it only wanted to go to a particular network and it couldn't get there and it was sad. Why we've got to not have smart trains? Start getting emotions. Getting emotional. I was told never have an emotional train. Have I messed with LTN? I have not. I never messed with LTN. Seems too scary. Any tutorial that requires a 5-hour tutorial on how to run it, I don't want to get involved in it. I've played games that had like a 3-hour tutorial and it took me too long to understand them. I was gonna say I never understood them, but I kinda did. But I didn't enjoy understanding it. And yeah, I just don't wanna learn it. Much work. And besides, I mean, train limits, from what I've heard, kind of fix everything. And because some guy on the internet told me that's the case, I'm just going to believe it wholeheartedly and not question it. You know what they say, if some guy on the internet tells you something, you just gotta believe it. Why would some guy... You think someone on the internet would tell lies? I don't think so. But notice, we're not making any of those. No, wait, well, we were there for a reason. Why were we here? Because we were dropping off sandstone, probably. Can't wait for Dyson Sphere project to be completed. Yeah, a lot of people are excited about that. I was watching a YouTube video today of just like all these factory management and simulation games that are coming out, and I was like, that looks so cool. And then I thought about it and go, but does any of these beat Factorio? And they were like, oh, they look cool, but are any of them as good? And I kind of came up with the answer of probably not. Like, yeah, sure, some of them probably be entertaining for a few days, but I mean, you need to have the longevity. I mean, it's nice to play around with something different every now and then, but the longevity is what I'm really after. Victoria is the gold standard. It is. It's the gold standard. And why would I want something other than gold? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do something that I had not considered that I was ever gonna do. Platinum. I don't know what platinum is, and I'm gonna pretend it's not real. Next. Can one just do that? Can one pretend platinum's not real and just call it? I don't think so. I don't think I get away with that one. A good joke. Half no guarantee. Now this is helium here, right? It's compressed residual gas. What was this then? That's trace gas. Okay, so we've gathered up a ton of compressed residual gas for some reason. And that makes argon trace gas. Oh, I really wanted helium. How do you be so deluded? Okay, that does make him. I need to. Residual gas needs to turn compressed trace gas. Okay. Yeah. And we've burned off a lot of this. That's the scary thing. Okay, so we need this compressed residual gas to do something with its life. Big mood. Big mood, residual gas. Big mood. Alright. Okay, so that's gonna make trace gas. I like how he thinks, your uncle thinks that you can have someone secretly be president. That's kind of cute in a terrifying kind of way. Like, how does someone secretly remain president? That's my question. I don't really want an answer to you on that one from anyone on that. It's just an interesting question. And also, how can they think that that's a good thing? But, you know... I don't know. Whatever. People gonna people. Okay, so how much compressed residual gas was... 70. How much is it going to use? 30. Oh god. Is there another option? Always another option. What if we just... You need argon? Argon. Well, we do have that stuff making... Okay, maybe what if... Bring it in. Also anti-COVID vax, and when you bring it up... Okay. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. They bring it... I don't know. The whole thing makes me mad. As I think it damn well should. Ah, owning the libs. Stupid. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a train stop right here. And we're going to have trains going here. And as far down as we can. Oh, here. That's nice. I think we all like that. Like the Telltale games. Everyone liked that. Then we're going to recharge batteries. Morgan disapproves. Well, what if that... look, the other option is Alistair disapproves. There's no way I'm going to get both of them to ever agree. And we know that. We've played a little bit of whatever the hell game that is. I can't remember the name of it right now. Dragon Age. You know that none of that... They're never going to disagree. They're never going to agree with each other. It'll be like, we should kill them all. Morgan approved. No, we shouldn't. Alistair approved. And you guys just stop approving and disapproving of each other. Like, ever. Just accept it. I am the chosen one, apparently, and I choose what happens. I am the chooser one as well, apparently. I don't remember why your character is the one who makes all the decisions there. I don't know if there was actually a reason for it. Only one thing, and that's Kieran, if they're both his parents. Man, I never finished Dragon Age. I played a lot of it, but I never finished it. I started getting really annoyed at the... because I was playing it on Xbox for some reason. And Dragon Age Inquisition thing, okay, well, now I care about it even. I am a witch? Which one? Wait, am I a witch for playing on the Xbox? Oddly enough, that's why I stopped playing it. Like, I was playing on the Xbox 360, and I was like, this kind of sucks on the Xbox 360. But I got really far into it, and then I was like, well, my other option is to start again on PC. So I bought it again on PC. And then I just never finished it because I was playing the game again, and quite frankly, it didn't deserve 2 playthroughs. In my mind. Your results may vary. Compressed gas. But I didn't think it was great. My flatmate really got into Dragon Age 2. Like, really got into it, but I think they just got into the fandom. And you know how it is with fandoms. Probably a lot of slash fic. I know it was a lot of slash fic. I know who they were as a person. They were into it, the fandom, because of the slash fic. They were just writing boy on boy action. I know they were. And to assume anything else, just it wasn't happening. I know it wasn't. Oh no, I know. I know how much there was, because I would just glance over and be like, that's more slash fic, huh? You know, she was happy. So, you know, who am I to judge? I mean, we became friends because I knew a word that she said once, and I was like, I know what that word means. Really, someone else that got your attention? I don't have any of the slash fic, I'm sorry, Dave. I was not into the slash fic myself. Look, Dave's a man of culture. He knows what he likes. And I respect that. One of the many things I respect about Dave. Um... Okay, so let's get some tanks. Good mailman action. Said Dave's a man of principles. You know, the man knows what he likes, and I respect that. Never changed. I mean, change if you want. Like, it's entirely up to you. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your life, obviously. Don't change on my account. Okay, we've got these small beacon 2s, which are super small and cute. And I hate them. Meow. Oh, I thought... Wait. Where are you meowing from? Did you meow? Alright, I'm back. Sorting out some stuff for tomorrow. Okay, so that should make the residual... Oh, sort through the residual gas faster. But what would probably be more exciting... I think we all like more exciting rather than less exciting, right? Never mind, it's not going to work that way. The residual gas has arrived. It's been gas has arrived. I really like Rue's icons. They're really good. Is it just because there was the cat thing? Absolutely. I'm a man of my principles. Principles are, I see cat, I like it. Cute. Some of those were not quite well placed. Okay. And we will continue placing stuff until we're done. How's that look? Looks good. I think we just need more beacons and more modules, but I think after that we'll be pretty happy with what we're seeing here. I mean, in fact, it's working now. It's just not working as great as I'd like it to, but it's still working. Work it, girl. And I'd probably like to have a plan to deal with... I should be making a lot more helium. Okay, so what I'm concerned about now is what if we have so much argon? It isn't a problem. I think we're fine for argon, but maybe I'll just put another tank down just to be on the safe side. No, that's going to jam things. Let's do that. Put another tank in there, make it happy. Okay, so we need to go get some beacons. Okay. Spider, to me! Okay, let's go get beacons. I don't know where they are. Beacons are... yeah. Okay, yes, I know where they are. They are here. That is going to try and make us run across the water, which is usually going to go badly. Actually, no, I think it can make it. We're not exactly that way, but I think it'll make it. Go, Spider! I believe in you, Spider! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't believe in anyone. What happened? How did you do this? What is wrong with you? Where did you come from? Where did you go? You have like a situation where... Right, okay. Right, and you can't get... Okay. Try this train manually if we have to. Also, I note that it's using a locomotive 1, and that is filth. And we'll be fixing that right now. Okay. So that should resolve our issues very soon. I think the train was coming in here when it filled up and then it couldn't turn around. Do I need a turning bay? Probably not. Now, I don't remember why we're going... Yes, I do remember why we're going to beacons, because we needed more helium for some reason. I don't remember quite why we needed more helium, but I'm sure making helium, it'll solve itself, right? I don't need to know why the human body needs calories. I just know that I want to eat an entire chocolate bar if anyone presents it to me. I'm talking a family-size one. I don't know why I need to eat a family-sized chocolate bar, but I just know that I need to do it. And that's the difference between life and death. Apparently. Not quite sure where I'm going with that one, but hey. I'll take what I can get, especially if it's a family-sized chocolate bar. Oh, apparently we have some delays. Okay. We have some delays because I believe we don't have haste module 3s. But if we do that, we should get a couple of them in here. Now, we're actually not here for that. We're here for beacons. Those aren't beacons. Give me beacons! There they are. Look at that, we recycled. We recycled once. And I demand applause for it. No, I don't. Don't do it. Don't do it, please. There was no way I was avoiding it after what I'd said. I know. As soon as I said it, I was like, I've made a mistake. I've realized there can be applause for this. Oh well. I'm not actually bothered by it, it's just more funny than anything else. Where are you going? Rob, you should have never... Well, I didn't demand booze for it, but I suppose that's okay too. How you doing, Peter? Alright. And let's go fill up on helium. You know, they always say, make sure you're not allowed any helium until you've finished your dinner, but I always fill up on helium. Still see two things. It didn't teach me anything that I didn't already know, honestly. I just forgot. So, one was already known, and two, I guess that was already kind of known as well. Alright. No one has been harmed by these revelations. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Build more. Because you can never have too many cool things. And my hope that these go faster. Okay. Now that's making massive amounts of helium. That's right, 12. Hardly what I would consider massive, but... The ducks are back, I see. Hello, Solbert. Yeah, so what I am worried about now is that we might actually have a situation where we have too much helium. Sorry, argon. And argon to fix this. That's explosives. That would certainly fix something. Let's see a cat from the calendar. We have got a lot of cats from the calendar, but I haven't bought my camera yet that I need to do. But okay. Now, for those who do not know what cat from the calendar means, I'll always repeat it because I'm trying to make time. We're going to show you a cat from the calendar. If it wins, it goes into the Cat of the Month contest. The question is this a great cat? There are two answers, yes and no. All cats are good cats, I would never doubt that, but the question is this cat a great cat? So, is this cat a contender for Cat of the Month? Not me, obviously. This cat. Go nice and close. This is a great cat. Doesn't have a theme cat song. Beautiful blue eyes though, doesn't it? I'm gonna see the cat while it's on the camera. I guess I could look at this screen. Beautiful eyes. I quite like it, but is it a great cat? Ultimate question. Meow 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 meow. Greatest cat. We could just do the same tune for everything. Do 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 do. What the shit? Game. What the game? Meow 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 meow. What the cat? Yeah, we do it all for everything. Alright, well this looks like this cat's deemed a great cat, and we'll go into the Cat of the Month contest. So I figure what we're going to do is we've got like quite a few cats here. They're going to be voted for. Once we get to the end of January, that's when we do Cat of the Month. So it might be that we get into February and do it then. It gives me a bit of time to... It's the lyrics that's important. I guess it's like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and ABC alphabets. Do 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 do! What the shirt? Oh, now we're doing what the shirt. Hi. Okay, today's shirt, we're wearing my Steven Universe shirt, which is a show I've been really thinking about watching again lately, just because I really like it. But look at it. Cool shirt. It's got a whole bunch of diamonds on it. And yeah, it's an awesome shirt as usual, given by my wife. This was going into, like, she always has categories of buying shirts for me. She wants a cat shirt. That's a known thing. There's typically a Marvel shirt, not always. But what typically happens is it's a shirt that is something that I'm interested in that year. And I really got into Steven Universe one year. So she's like, yeah, we're doing a Steven Universe shirt. Which, you know, for all amazing things, like, she doesn't know Steven Universe. She's just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll like this shirt. And she's never wrong. She knows what I like. 50,000, yes. So yeah, she finds shirts that she thinks I'll like, despite the fact that she's never watched the show, usually, or doesn't play the game or whatever. She's just like, no, he'd like that. And she's right, because she knows me very well, and she's amazing. And actually, what I'd probably be better off doing is this way. That way, get rid of the compressed argon, sorry. So that way, it burns off faster. So that was a good thinking. Yeah, Turtle is one with the emotes. He's like an emote king. We really don't make a lot of helium. Is there an easier way to make helium? That's my question. No, not to making helium. Fusion cells. Hey, Gosen, how you doing? Does fusion cells take making helium in real life is hard? I was gonna say, unless if you're a coward, perhaps, but maybe I'm a coward. Okay, so please tell me I'm not burning off the helium from the fusion cells. I'm probably doing exactly that. In fact, I almost guarantee I'm doing that. Ah, you need helium for the breeder cells. How much do you need? Eat? You need 10 to make one... 10 breeder cells to make one helium. Okay. Oh, other way around. One breeder cell to make 10 helium. There we go. That makes logical sense. And 4 spin fusions will make 20... Doesn't... Whoa, wait, hang on. What the hell's going on with power over here? We got so much. Okay, so there's not really an easy way to make helium. Except for what we're doing, we just need to keep doing it. So I guess what we need to do is just get a bunch... Do we have distillery 3s out of curiosity? No. That's a shot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some more distilleries then, and we're just going to keep on going. I'm not quite sure what else to do. Helium is hard, and yet we burn off so much of it just for because we can't be bothered storing it. It's kind of a scary thing to do. That's all going. We're making 20 compressed helium per second. Not a lot. Can't make them out of curiosity. Curiosity is not an item in this mod. Don't make me commission an item to be made. Don't make me commission a mod. Bloody do it. Oh hey, Dr. Doof and party. Welcome, welcome, one and all. How's everyone doing today? Thank you very much for the raid, Doof. I've been watching Doof lately. Watching his Erraticus run. Am I winning, son? I don't know. I'm trying to get helium and it's not really happening. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for the raid. For those who don't know, I am SeiferKatt. I am a New Zealand streamer from New Zealand. Yeah, we are playing Nullius in Factorio. This is a Factorio prequel, and it is painful. But for those who are here, if they want to know how painful it is and how well my buildings go, well, just give you a good zoom out. This is my base at the moment. We're about 300 hours. North Island. I'm in North Island, Auckland, where we've just suffered major floods, but we're okay. So that's my base. It's big and sprawling and no real design. And I want to show you the Spaghetti Town, because Spaghetti Town is terrible. We haven't touched this in a long time, but we've got Spaghetti Town. You thought New Zealand was what I streamed? No, you got it all wrong, Turtle, but that's okay. That's okay. That's some tasty pasta. Excellent. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. It's terrifying. It's where I started. If you played Nullius, the problem is everything's sort of. It's not like, oh, iron plates can build like 95% of everything. It's like, no, the iron plates build something which is needed for another thing, which is needed for another thing. And my first plan was build it in spaghetti. It was a terrible plan. My second plan was build it in little tiny rail bases, which I quite like. They've improved since, where they have like inputs and outputs. But really, what I should have done is just built a freaking mall. I didn't ever build a mall, but I should have. But that's what Factorio is about, right? Realizing you've made stupid mistakes and learning. Mistake is my rail's too close. No, because you gotta go left-hand drive, man. Why would you not go left-hand drive? We do left-hand drive in New Zealand, and I figure my factory has to do the same. There's a problem with what I've said? Don't worry, I acknowledge it. Trains are not cars. Why have bots? Don't need a mall as long as everything is being produced in a logistics network. Would you like to see my logistics network? It's not big. In fact, there is no logistics network. That's just me. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. My logistics network is non-existent because, for some reason, in my head, I think bots make the game boring, so I don't do it. And boy, am I having excitement now. Oh, goodness. That's alright. Things are being produced. Right now, what we're trying to make is more helium. Because we need it for a bunch of electronic stuff, and... Facebook ads have been trying to convince you otherwise. I mean, Facebook ads love a large bot network. I've heard that. So what I'm hoping is if I just keep building more distilleries, I'll make more helium. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, yeah, guys, if you do not watch Dr. Doof, you absolutely should. He runs a really fun stream. I've been watching him playing Erraticus lately. And it's been really fun. I actually really considered buying it, and by the time I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy it, it went off sale. I'm like, well, I'll get it next time. But yeah, and for Doof's channel, I mean, for those interested, once a week I am playing Darkest Dungeon. I've only 1 week into it so far, but I played more of it before. And I'm just going to tell you, my Darkest Dungeon play is about as good as my Factorio play. Get Factorio while it's on sale? Absolutely, you should, yeah. That's Factorio on sale. It's both true and not quite right. Okay, but yeah, and obviously I run quite a chatty stream here. I hope that's all right. But you know what? I'm not apologizing for anything. Caution to the winds. Caution to the wind. Does this look like a man who knows caution? Looks like a man who's just building a very long base, hoping that it works. Anyway, we've got to unbox some things. I do like construction bots, though. They're nice. Yeah, they're increasing their price. See if next challenge is quote 191. What is my next challenge? 191. Oh god, is that the? I'm not doing 5 ducks in C block. It's an unboxing stream, absolutely. Yes. I'm gonna do 5. I do intend after whenever this is done to do a duck run where I'm going to do it in a sushi belt. I'm gonna have one really long duck belt and make a really long sushi belt. Is it going to be a disaster? Yes. That quote. But the quote. Oh goodness. Yeah, I know. I did say it, but it's not what I meant. Yeah, we're gonna do that in. We're gonna do that with a big sushi belt. It's gonna be chaos. It's going to be everything goes on the belt pretty much, except for finished products. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit easier because last time I did everything goes on the belt, it was too much on the belt. Believe it or not, it was a little bit too chaotic. I know that's a surprising idea, but I could update the duck command. I should. What's the difference between the sushi belt and the blood belt? The difference between the blood belt and the sushi belt is the blood belt mod, when you put it down, it would instantly connect what was in the cardinal. Thank you. Oh, snacks. It would instantly connect what was in the cardinal direction to the red belt, which was good until I had a bunch of splitters connect it to the rest of the belt. And then what tended to happen was it was updating what was on the belt about 40 to 70,000 times per second. And that wasn't good because my frames went to about 10. So, you know, that was bad. We got snacks now. My wife, Lady Panda, occasionally brings me snacks, and today I got Doritos. So, still don't have the sponsorship, but one day. One day. I am joking, but also not entirely. I mean, I'm joking about the one day. It's never going to happen, but I'd love it to happen. Just write emails to them. Dear sir, ma'am, I am a streamer. I love Doritos. Please sponsor. But I mean, why bother now? Like, now I've already given them the free advertising. I've already ruined it. Gone and dashed my hopes against the wall. Speaking of dashing my hopes against the wall, where's my stuff? Oh. Oh, I was wondering when we're going to run out of salt. Now, apparently, is the answer. The SeiferKatt must grow. Working on it, sadly. Okay, wait, where was my salt? Where was my salt? Oh, it's literally up from where I am. It's like here-ish? It's here. We are short on nitric acid. Interesting. That was if you're wondering what that pause was, it was me wondering where the hell do I get nitric acid from? We were also short on nitric acid. That's not a good sign. No, I am talking ecutic salt. I don't know how to pronounce it. A different type of salt. I don't really know what it is either, I'm afraid. Nitric acid is what I want. Nitric acid pick. Can we make more of it? The answer is we should bloody well should be able to. Oh my goodness. They're going at pump 2s. Oh goodness, no. 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 So slow. Who designed this factory? Don't anyone tell me that. Hey, Victor Major. That face. What the hell? Could be magnesium. I don't really know. Okay, well let's do the 2 changes that are easy to do. It's your cursed emote that you found. Cool, good job. I'm glad you found it. Please lose it. I'm kidding. I recognize that's probably someone's face, and I don't want to be offensive to them because that's their face. You can't change that. Probably. You know what? I don't know. Maybe they can. All right, let's go get some locomotive 3s. There's just gonna be someone coming in being like, "Have you been mocking my face, lowly streamer?" No, please don't whip me. I get enough whipping. Oh damn! Muffalo breathes fire. Thankfully, muffalos don't breathe fire, because otherwise I would be in trouble. Well, I just eat cottage cheese for a snack. It's an interesting snack choice. The CCPA. I don't know if that's is that a real thing? Damn it, I did say that. Okay, well let's add one more quote to the quote. 197, goodness gracious. Have mods gone too far? More at 11. Indeed. They have, I can tell you that right now. Okay. What we'd like to do is put some train fuel. Oh, shoot. Got train fuel in it already. Great, now we're going to figure out where to put this train fuel. Let's pop it in there, no one will know. Thankfully, I imagine we've probably got enough nitric acid being produced. Meow! I should add another meow sound, I reckon. Not remove the one that we've got, but just another meow. I think that would be the correct and honourable thing to do. Ah! Speaking of correct and honourable things to do, I'm going to wear the cat mask. God, I hate wearing this thing in the summer. There we go, the cat mask has been donned. And will I doff it in either 2 minutes or when I remember? Probably when I remember, because it's usually more than 2 minutes. Should be making enough compressed trace gas to actually need a few more of these now. Okay. The hot cats. Yes. Look, this is my top 3 vegetables. Which was... Hang on, I'm trying to remember what my top 3 vegetables were. Corn, pineapple... What was my top 3 vegetable? Corn, pineapple, and... Oh no, I forgot my top 3. Pickles! That's right, thank you. You've remembered my own joke. So for those who are wondering why I said it was my top 3 vegetables, is it because I believe that? No. Just I ordered dinner and I didn't click on lettuce or tomato, I just forgot. And so the vegetables came and my wife's just like, what the hell is up with those vegetables? And I'm like, It's my top 3 vegetables. What's the problem with it? You know, trying to save face, but of course my wife saw through my deception immediately because, you know, it wasn't very good. Also, it's negative 19 degrees where you are. That doesn't make me feel good at all. That makes me feel like very sad. That such temperatures should not be real. How can you live in such a place? Such a frozen hellscape. That's so cold. That's a lot of corn. Yeah, it was so much corn that like when I cut, like I tried to bite into the pita bread, just corn spilled everywhere. It was really like, you know that copy pasta about the guy buying some anime video game and the girl at the counter like looks at him and everyone's laughing and then the spaghetti falls out of his pockets. It just felt like that, except real life. There's so much corn. There's so much corn. It was hating on the empire, or the emperor. No, negative. No. Negative 40 is not real. Don't even wait. That's alright. I don't know what Fahrenheit is. Oh God, no. Why would you go? Don't go outside then. Like this is what I was like when I was playing Frostpunk, just being constantly like, why do people bother living? Why don't they just, you know, just curl up and just wait for the cold to take you? Wanted corn? Well, usually I'm a bigger fan of Nurgle, but that's okay. See, Nurgle's happy, and that's why I like Nurgle. He's just having a good time. Okay, yes, there's pestilence and plague and disease and all that. At 40 degrees, you spend out as little time as possible. I agree. I'm gonna just accept that what you wrote is true. Oh. Yeah, I think if I lived in any world where that sort of thing was a thing, I think I'd just be like, oh, this is just where I'm gonna lie down and I'm gonna sleep here. I'm like, but Seif, you'll die of cold if you sleep here. I'm like, yeah, maybe that's meant to happen. I assure you, I'm not, you know, serious. But born with the works, mayo chip, Vegito? Half of those words I don't even know what they are. No, negative 20. I have never existed in a negative 20 space. I may have existed in negative 2 and I hated it. I mean, it doesn't get that cold where I live. Sometimes it gets to like 3 degrees and I'm very unhappy. So, you know, am I weak? Well, what do you think I'm going to do? Fight you after saying that? No, I've already convinced the world that I'm weak. I'm not going to fight anyone. I'd lose immediately. It does remind me, just like people like saying, "Oh, what are you gonna do? Fight me?" I'll be like, "No, I'm not gonna fight you. I'll just lose." Seeing snow in real life. There's a folly of man, and we should not exist here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a folly of man, and no one should exist here. Everyone here is dead. And there'll be like a guy's like, "Yo, man, I'm going snowboarding. You are dead." I don't like it. I do not like this at all. Straight up not okay with this. Yep. I'm not disagreeing with the 8 ball on that one. I'd like to disagree with the 8 ball, but it knows what's up. Bullied by 8 ball. I programmed you, and by programmed you, I gave you responses. But that's okay. 8 ball knows what's going on. 8 ball knows it could take me. And I would relish being defeated by an 8 ball. But anyway, we're in the middle of summer right now, so... Oh yeah, Phoenix. Yeah, you know what? You who wrote that? I don't know, because OBS works weird that way. Hill of Jackets. Yeah, I considered that. I saw that, and it did remind me of that bit from King of the Hill. I really do want to watch King of the Hill again. It's been so long since I watched it. I was too young when I watched it. I don't think I got all the jokes. I think I'd enjoy it now. Legitimately a thing I want to do. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. We are out of red wine. Hmm. You just got me a picture of yummy corn. I feel like I'm being bullied now. Yeah, I'll have a look. I have a look in just a moment once I figure out where this train is broken. Oh, it's broken up there. Okay. All right, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this yummy corn that I've been promised, that has been foretold. History. Hey, a wave. New channel. Oh, oh. Hello there. What was that? Just a moment. Everything is fine. That's some good corn, Victor. Okay, we have a problem. Problem is stupid. Problem, isn't it? Got a bad case of stupid train. Now, why do we have a bad case of stupid train? Probably because you came for red wire. Yes, you did. But there was no train limit. Oh no! You can't leave because you got a bad case of stupid train. Okay, that should fix our problems. What are you doing? Does this look like a place to come on in and say hi? Because I don't think so. You back your ass up, please, sir. Nope. Oh my god. I fixed nothing! I know! Oh, you little shit. I know, I know. Fix now. You know what's the great thing? I've got like over 1,000 trains. Do you know how many times this has happened? Too many. You know that's my fault every time, but I do nothing to fix it. It's alright. It gets there. Eventually. It's why we've got the jam display. The jam display is here for the very reason that this happens a lot. Anyway, we can put the jam display away now. Not quite accurate, of course, because it's only when I notice it. And then sometimes I forget to turn off the jam display. Don't worry, this joke has already been made. I don't even know what Smuckers is. Dave made it for me. Thank you, Dave. It's not a jam we have here in New Zealand, but I'm assured that it's a real brand. But anyway, we also have this one, but we're not worried about that one. I got really angry while doing C block. Those are just a couple of memes that I have here for some reason that I just haven't taken off. Okay. So it looks like the train jam is cleared. Wonderful. Good to see that. And we should be seeing red wires coming through again. Where's Twin Cities, out of curiosity? I don't know what that is. Like, I know where Vegas is, Minnesota. I don't know where Minnesota is that well. I'll figure it out though, because I'm going to Google it. Minnesota to Vegas. I know where Vegas is. Oh shit, that is not a safe drive. That is a long drive. Goodness gracious. Ridiculous. What are you doing? That's not safe. Please be safe. You live in Minnesota. It's fine, just don't drive from Minnesota to Vegas. You live in the large rectangle state. Oh, now I have to open up the map again. Goodness. Minnesota, North Dakota. Ah, okay. When I was in America, just like we're doing a road trip there. Where did we go? We came from Canada, and so we went from Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, and we touched Missouri because we went to St. Louis. Yeah, that's where we went. So I've been around that area. Well, not really around that area. Close that area. Yeah. But it was during the summer, so not during the winter, because we were going to ended up in Indiana for Gen Con, which was so fun, and I wish I could go back, but it's just expensive. And there, perhaps. Now, I don't know where my rockets are. My rockets are here. Where are my rockets? We still need more logistics drones. Okay, well, where are they? Don't pretend I don't have them. You got 83 of them. Just being lazy. Lurk, you're absolutely welcome to lurk. Enjoy. Yep, fair enough. Sleep away, my good sir. Thank you for the raid. Alright, well, these are being made. I think we're still short on fiberglass, but I believe with the changes we've made, we should be seeing so much fiberglass. When I go over here, we're going to see like half a belt of fiberglass. I guarantee you. I'm not even going to look at it until we're here, just because I'm going to show you half a belt of fiberglass. You go, damn, that's some fiberglass. I'll be honest, I kind of saw that one coming. I saw that one coming a mile away. I thought maybe if I declared it loudly enough, I'd be happy. But there is no happiness in the Literature Club. We have no epoxy. Oh shit, not this again. Ages. Why? Why is this a problem again? Indeed. What are we liking? Caustic solution. Oh, I am the caustic solution, thank you very much. Too much chlorine again. That's fine, that should resolve itself eventually. When it gets around to it, it should resolve itself. I'm only doing copper this late into the game. Yep. Oh, hey, Fraser. Where did I get my white box shelf from? You mean this one behind me here, this one here, or the smaller one? The taller one or the wider one? Actually, it doesn't matter what your answer is. They're both warehouse stationery. So there you go. And hi. Want one for your games? Yeah. I mean, obviously you have to assemble it yourself, but it's not too bad. Need a bit of space for it, but you can do it. I believe in you. I mean, they're not perfect. Like, there's supposed to be boards in the back of them, and I couldn't get at the boards in all of them because it just wouldn't fit that way. Do you know what it's like with flat pack stuff? You have fingers? Good job. Some people don't. Especially after building flat pack stuff. Now that shouldn't be going anywhere. Yeah, it's not. Okay. We change that to 5k? And I mean, this may be a surprise, but I'm not exactly the best at building flat pack stuff, but it does get made. And then I like loudly brag to Panda that I built it with my own 2 hands, and she's like, "You didn't build it with your own 2 hands, you just assembled it." I'm like, "I built it with my own 2 hands." And then she gets frustrated at me because she thinks I'm like, you know, saying that I'm better than I am. Which is true. The US is well, I don't actually have much oil at the moment. Yeah, it's a bit faster than 300 years, but I do build it. Or assemble it. Where's your gas stoves? I don't have a gas stove. I have an electric stove. AI average intelligence. That's funny. Did we ever get the salts sorted out? No. I know we thought about getting the salts sorted out, but did we ever do it? It looks like it's doing alright. I just need to stack faster. I think gas is more common in the city or like in when you're doing commercial work. I know some people have gas. Americans are fighting for gas stoves. Yeah, I've seen some of that, and it's really funny. Them being like, yeah, this gas stove, liberals, doesn't make you mad? And they're just like, oh, really? Should it? I don't really care that much. People asking you triggered about my gas stove is really funny. Like, who really cares that much, man? You know, such is the way of the world these days that you can't have an opinion without trying to make someone mad. Not actually true, but whatever. Gas stoves are more fun. I mean, look, I don't really have much of a say on this one. I don't use stoves. I'm not allowed to ever since the incident. How are we going with this? You know what? We could go faster. Can't use a wok on an induction. Yeah, I've heard that. I mean, you can't even wok on it. Was the coast backed out of the OGL1? I heard that. I mean, sure, they did, but I mean, what does it matter? Damage has already been done. I mean, Hasbro will just try and find some other shitty way to make money. I don't trust Hasbro at all these days. I don't think they've done anything worthy of trust for a while, and they're not going to start doing it now. When you do mundane tasks, can't court order. That's a good one too. I mean, I was thinking about the OGL thing, and honestly, I know a lot of people are up in arms about it, and they've got every right to be, but it didn't really affect me that much. Like, I've never bought independent stuff for D&D. I don't buy independent stuff, I just buy the published stuff that they make. And, I mean, yeah, I get why people are up in arms, and so they bloody well should be, but eh, I'm not fighting that battle. I don't... I'm just not invested enough. OGL is used by systems that aren't D&D. I guess that's true too. Oh, this is when I was using mirrored plants because it was smaller and easier and more compact. Nope, screw it. We're not doing that. Be alright though. It gets it's sorted. Oh, Uncle Roger. Love Uncle Roger. Wait, that's not in my spider. That's terrible. Man must always be in his spider. Oh, we're making rockets again. Okay. Next week is the first week of February. Oh, I know. She's getting stormy again? Oh, shit. Not again, Fraser. Not again. I hope you were okay, by the way, Fraser, and anyone else who's around Auckland. I hope you guys, everyone's okay. Next Saturday's eat ice cream for breakfast day. Whoa, Soulburn, I need to know when this day is. I'm gonna go for it. I got ice cream in the freezer. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a silo. I've been meaning to do this for a while. First Saturday of February, okay. Oh, that's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird to eat ice cream on that day. That's not good. I had to go out in the middle of the rain and like clear a drain, which was really fun. It was like elbow deep in water in the clear a drain. Got super lucky, and the only disaster for you was you ran out of avocado. That's thoughts and prayers, my friend. Thoughts and prayers. And ran out of avocado. Well, he's dead now. Probably. Yeah, they say when you run out of avocado, that's it. I'm a homeowner, don't I? I have a rake or 2 rakes. I do have 2 rakes. For some reason. I'm not entirely sure why I have 2 rakes, but I do have 2 rakes. Small beacon. We have rakes left over from the last owner. I guess they didn't want to rake anymore. Enough rakes, we could throw one in the lake. Rake in the lake. Oh wait, we don't need that. Okie dokie. We don't need that many. Calm that down. Yeah, what else do we need? We need hanger 3s. Okay, that might be a bit more of a problem. Got enough. Why not use rakes instead of being elbow deep in gross road water? It wasn't road water, it was like, well, because it wasn't actually that big. It was like, it was a drain that was like about that big. So The rake's not going to fit in there, so I just have to put my whole arm and just pull stuff out. It was alright. It's fun. I came in absolutely soaked. You know what? Sometimes you gotta come in absolutely soaked. And I looked at Panda and went, this is my impression of a wet cat. She was just like, alright. They make small rakes. Perhaps. I don't have a small rake though. I only have an industrial sized rake. Well, not industrial sized. That implies it's a much bigger rake. Oh yeah, that was pretty bad. I didn't witness any of that firsthand, but I did see people talking about that, which is, oh boy. Okay, next we need walls. Hazard concrete. Okay, where are we gonna find walls? I don't know. What if we just brought the walls over here? What if we just put everything over here? Put everything over here and just waited. Is it awkward? Absolutely. Better believe it. Hazard concrete would need to go to heat pipe 3. We have that, I think. Productivity module 2. That might be a problem. Okay, let's go get my hazard concrete. And along the way, we will stop by production modules and see what's available. Are some pumps a thing there? Probably, but I didn't have one. I mean, it's alright. You just gotta do what you gotta do. I like how black alert is a thing. I don't like how it's a thing, but it amuses me, the idea. Ideally they should call it brown alert, but that's not good. It's too obvious what's happening. Brown alert, things have definitely gone to shit. We need 2 of these. That's alright, you're allowed to go. Look, I think we're all not nerds here. I'm playing Factorio and you guys are watching me. I don't think any of us are not nerds here. Code Black is Walmart's warning for a missing child. Well, if it's Code Black in New Zealand, that child could be missing, but they're in a deep lot of shit. I don't know if you're watching me well. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Might be a strange issue you've got at the moment. Okay, and how much concrete do we need? We need 30 hazard concrete. Okay, we're just gonna do that. Then silo. What are we missing? What? We're not missing beacons. How are we missing beacons? We had beacons. Okay, we're missing beacons. Sure. Listening, sure. Watching. Fair enough. I respect that. I didn't consider that. Wall box, heat pipes, small beacon. Okay, I don't know where my small beacons went. That's alright, we can go get some more. Okay, those trains are going to have to be driven out manually, but that's okay. Looking to create some black water, are you? I could have not said that. I mean, I did say that, but I could have not said that. What a glorious world that would have been. I'm a little concerned, actually. We've got a lot of trains here. Do we have... We're running out of... Got a lot of trains here that aren't really going anywhere. And you were scared? Okay. Might need to go and get some more, whatchamacallits, more thermal vents soon. I should be turning on soon. In fact, that one is turned on. That's where we've jammed the trains, of course. I love the just two different types of things. Are we? Hang on. I just realized we had space science going the wrong way there. It's alright. It'll fix itself. How many do we want? 4? Okay, we've taken 50. How many do we want? Probably not that many. We'll figure it out. Okay, you should have been a chain signal. And you can just leave. And that should fix everything. And we've got a new silo. Ow! I got hit by a train. It's fine. It's fine. Could happen to any of us. Ah, yes. I need more yield modules before I fully connect that. Of course. Out of curiosity, would that reach as far as I need it to? Yes, it would. Okay. Okay. So let's go get some good yield modules, because there's no way in hell we're gonna put it all in there without the good ones. Got some good ones available, right? Yeah, we got a couple. Okay. And then once we get the good modules, we go back, we set up the station, so that way we can set off 2 rockets at a time. That'll be good. 2 rockets at a time would be vastly superior. Why didn't I consider that while I was up here? I don't know. Why didn't you consider it while you're up here? Oh. Oh, snap. Okay. We'll go get some hastes. I don't have power these days. I don't know, I'll find out once I manage to click on the power thing. A little light. Be alright though. Good. So with that, what? Not a good omen that was. Are we making fiberglass again yet? No. No, we're not. We still making ECH? No. No, we're not. We're still trying to fill this up. Well, it'll get to it eventually. It'll get to it when it gets to it. Okay. Yep. Oh. So that we're just gonna go with the corner, I think. And then we're gonna quack. And we're gonna go that. Probably could go a little bit further along. That's good. That. Brilliant. Love to see it. Then we're going to connect rockets. Yeah. How you doing, Mahalik? And thank you for giving the shout out, Solburn. Getting on top of that. What are we lacking? Haste module, probably. Slamming asteroids into the ground? Occasionally. Come on and slam asteroids into ground. When we get around to it, occasionally. We are lacking haste module 3s. Okay, now with how we're making everything these days, I actually expect to have some of those. Anyway, it's always nice to be disappointed. Why do we not have any? We're lacking. Processor modules? Processors, rather? Huh. That a classic picture of corn made up? Happens to all of us. Every now and then we all just make a picture of corn. Okay, then what I want to do, I want the output to go like that. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got lucky and another one's coming. Worth sharing? Alright. Second. Wasn't sure where I need to go yesterday, so they sent me a picture of it. I mean, it's the best way to describe it, right? Nothing. The picture speaks 1,000 words, they say. In this case, that picture says exactly what I need to know. But I really should start mining this uranium. I forgot about the uranium. I'm back. Okay. Tool manufacturing? No, because they're short on green processors? Probably, that's normal. That's usually what we're short on. I thought we had tons of them. I guess not anymore. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I enjoy that. I just need more of them. And until we get ECH made up again, which it's sort of working on, I hope. Okay. So that's all building up. Once that's done, we should be back on the road to victory again. Victory Road, if you will. I came here for a reason, and it was a very good reason. Right, and these are manufacturing again. That's good. That's what we wanted. So every one of these makes 5 haste modules. Okay, and a rocket requires 3. So every one of these makes 3/5 of a rocket. Which is good. Now what are we looking at? Got a duck. Corn duck, I see. What's this other one? Oh, it's another corn duck. Wonderful. I mean, you never know what you're going to see in life, and today we've seen that. Would I like to speed those up? I'm erring on the side of yes. Yes. There we go. Okay. Awesome. That gives me hope for tomorrow. And speed those up, so that should give me a lot more spaceships. And you know, what am I making those for? Those, I don't need that anymore. Okay. But what I'd like those to do is output priority that way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can we pull any of these out? Yeah, because that's more rockets, and we desperately need more rockets to be going. Actually, you know what? While we're waiting, why don't we just some of these? Guarantee you that's something that can be done right now. I say guarantee, that might be a little bit strong words, but we'll see. No, it is able to be done right now. Look at it go. Wow, we could have been doing that for a while. That's all right. Space science is coming through now. Good evening, JP. How you doing? We're still the top cat, by the way, in case you were wondering. You have the vaulted position of top cat. You're envied by many and feared by few. They don't really have a reason to fear you on this one, I'm sorry. Ramen straight off the brick, what, just like chewed into a brick of ramen? It's not really a good reason usually to just bite into ramen. Hell yeah. It is a valid fear. Loud and crunchy. Yeah. The more this goes on for, the more I'm like, I really need to just... I need caustic... Hang on. I need caustic solution. Don't we have like a shit ton of caustic solution like over here? No, we do not. You know what might be a good idea? Not do that way. Uh-oh. Ah! Don't look! Don't look! Disrespectfully. That... The other ones are fine, just that one is not going to be good with it. There we go, 2 rockets. What's the difference between haste and speed? Speed is generally a little bit faster, but it has more energy consumption. So this is haste module 2, it's plus 30 speed, plus 40. These are the easier ones. And this is less energy, but the same speed, because that one required more work. The case 2, yeah. Anyway, that's really the difference. Anyway, the point is we're now launching 2 rockets at once. Damn, we are going crazy. Science is happening. They warned us this day would come. Nothing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move this. Because what I am afraid of happening is that one side will get blocked and the other one won't. And I'd like them both to be building constantly. It's like the difference between, by the way, speed and haste is like productivity and yield. Yield does better, but productivity is just like increases productivity without costing speed or extra power. Hang on, what? I'm confused. Where does this come from? Oh, okay, then it just gets melted away. Okay, never mind, that's fine. Terraforming is done. Did I build more grass drones? You know what? I probably did in the meantime, so let's go launch those now. I probably have built more grass drones. I haven't, like, because the science was going the wrong way for a long time. Oh, we're getting new drones. Ooh, limestone, iron, aluminium. That's good stuff. Gotta be happy with that. Science coming through. Love it. Love it to pieces. In fact, we could probably... As much as I do like chemistry going up, I would probably rather get copper production going up. I do need it urgently. Now, why did I come here? Right, because we should have new drones to fire. We have 23 grass drones. Alright, put them in the train. Where's the train? Over there. Do we have anything else? We got some worm drones, right? I look forward to being disappointed by worm drones again. We got some worm drones. Okay. Fire grass. Ready for firing grass, sir? So we're at 42% currently. Fire the grass! Olives are never top 3 vegetables. Get that shit out of here. I don't want to be aggressive against the food people like, but no. Olives are not top 3 vegetables, nor will they ever be. Is that a euphemism for smoking marijuana? Absolutely not. I'm firing grass drones. With that grass. Ducks, olives. Well, if they are, then we are removing the ducks. 46.32. Very happy to get all this grass out of the way. We get to 50%. I'd be happy if we got to 50. I think after firing these drones, we're going to actually call it for the night. I've just realized we've gone a little bit beyond where at the time I'd like to go. We have to be up early in the morning, but that's all right. I know. I feel it too, good. I wish it wasn't true as well. But we still got a little bit of time. Maybe 5 more minutes. We fired all the grass seeds. Excellent. Now let's fire some worms. I definitely cannot. Yep, worm drones then end. That's correct. As much as I would like to, I cannot. Uncapped subathon. No, I've actually really got to not do that. As much as we joke about it, I really cannot do that. We've got little worms. Where are my big worms at? They have big worm. Little worms everywhere. It's disgusting. Frank. Maybe if I go and check where the original worms were, maybe they've got big worms there now. That might be worth a check. Let's go have a look at the original worms. They were down here somewhere, I believe. Are the worms hostile? No, they're just really little. They're just little worms. They're not hostile because they're so small they couldn't even hurt me. I wish they were hostile. Caramel dancing a ray on the way. It's not, unfortunately. Yeah, no, they're still little worms. Stand on the worms. Get out of here. Puffing them up. No big worms. 60% wormage. That's alright. We've made some progress today. How much grass do we need to fire? Probably like 70 or 80 more drones. It didn't go up that much. Grass went up by about 10%, like 7 or 8%. Worms went up by about 10%. We've still got a lot of stuff to launch. But really what we need to do is we need to get science done, like space science. And until we do that, then consume those, which I don't really know how that's going to happen. We consume how much? 2,000. Hell no. So much. Any easy way to consume 2,000 processors? Antimatter traps. Not a good one. Need to already be there. Ace modules, that's a problem. Levitation field. I mean, what, do we just make 2,000 levitation fields just because we can to just get the science done? Seems like a hell of a waste. But yeah, that's probably what we do. I mean, it's doable, right? That's what you really want to do. You want to just do what's possible. We have a shortage of... We have a shortage of this, which is not surprising and annoying. Get this all under control, but clearly not. Not enough barrels of ammonia, clearly. Let's go stand by the barrels and we'll call it here. Okay. Thank you everyone very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you have enjoyed yourself and you're new here, please do consider following. I would really appreciate it, and it'd be the best way for you to come back and see how this goes next time. GG indeed. I typically stream 4 nights a week. That's Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, with Factorio on Saturday and Monday, Darkest Dungeon on Wednesday, and RimWorld on Sunday. Should be streaming tomorrow, but it really depends what's going on. If I can't stream tomorrow, well, I'll let you know in the Discord. But where's the Discord, you ask? I don't know. Don't worry, I'll help you out there. It's here. Get your Discord link right there. Click on that, go to the Discord. That's where you can find me outside my regular streaming time. Or you can also find out if I announce anything that's important. You can also go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where I post these VODs eventually. I don't know. We get there eventually. They are like 2 months behind, but they're still posted. So if you want to watch old videos, look, it's like being there, except you can't chat. Wow. And as for me, I'm going now. So everyone take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.